upcoming autumn tests. You're facing the USA and England. In terms of the threats that the USA bring, how do you think Ireland will be able to counter those threats?
I suppose with any USA team, they're incredibly physical. They're really good athletes. They're girls. The athleticism within the USA team has always been a key point, and they're strong because they do a very physical game, very big ball carriers, like running rugby. Their set piece now with Rob Kane involved is going to be obviously a key feature. You saw that within the Saris team last year when they won the TPs. So we'll be wary of their scrum and their line out, and we'd be looking to really kind of step our mark. We'd pride ourselves in our scrum with Mike Ross involved, and we had a very good Six Nations with it. So I think USA would be a really good test, and then they're going to have speed and strength out wide in their back three. And they've obviously taken a bit of a beating off the Black Ferns on the weekend, but that's precious time and experience together. And I think Rob Kames even said this is a positive. They'll build on this, and then they'll come in after 2 tests, and we'll have only come together for the first game. So I think it's going to be a very tough contest, but we've got some new players in. It'll be exciting to see them get their first caps.
And the standard that England will bring, especially to Twickenham. In your experience, what's the best way to go about preparing for a game against England?
I suppose it's quite easy as an Irish person. I think anyone in a green shirt playing a white shirt, it's not a question of being up for it. It's a big question of being prepared and set for what they're going to bring. They're going to have a new side. We're going to have seen their footage against the USA and the Canadians, so we'll get an idea of what they kind of want to try. But obviously they will be trying different combinations, so it'll be a great test. And it's their home ground. They're not going to want to lose at Twickenham. We've come close enough, a try or a couple of points difference the last 2 times I've been there, and I think it's going to be a good contest. But I suppose it's such an experience for all the new players to get to play in such a big venue, and the atmosphere in Twickenham's kind of special. I haven't played in big stadiums, and one of the big stadiums that you actually feel like you're in it beforehand. You're not warming up on the pitch outside, so it's nice to kind of get the whole atmosphere, and it'll be a good building because we're going to see them first game in Six Nations at home.
So how beneficial is it to have these 2 tests to prepare for, bring the squad together this autumn in terms of your cohesiveness going forwards into the Six Nations?
Oh, it's absolutely massive. There's a lot of new faces in the squad. We're looking to qualify for the World Cup. Obviously it's a big Six Nations for us, and every Six Nations until we qualify. So any kind of time together is massive, and we want to target a top 3 finish at least, and really challenge having had the advantage of having England and France at home. Last time France were there, we beat them, and then England, it was obviously a Grand Slam decider match. So with having the advantage of having those 2 guys there, they're big teams to beat, and then we have to do the business away to Scotland, Italy and Wales. So with the World Cup qualification pressure, I think it's a massive kind of run out before we get to get into the business end come January.
And just finally, you mentioned lots of new faces in the Ireland squad. If you had to pick 3 names to name, ones to watch in this squad for the upcoming autumn, who would they be?
I think she's not a young face, but she's a new face, and that's Juliet Short. I think she's going to make an impact. She's a talented back row that's come in. We've got Nicola Friday, who's stepping up to the mark. She's been in the squad for a while, but she's now really coming into her own as a really strong player. And then the young hooker Emma Holben from Leinster, who's hopefully getting her first cap. She'll be putting Cleena Maloney under fierce pressure for selection. I don't envy Adam Griggs having to pick that, but I'm looking forward to seeing the impact she'll have.